Hey authors, it's Erin here from Book Rockstar, and today I want to talk about what it looks like to actually build an email list. Building an email list can seem overwhelming, especially when you don't know where to start. So in this video, I'm going to share the 5 key steps that authors need to be taking to actually start building their list. So let's dive in. Step 1, you need an email service provider. An email service provider is where you store your email list and the data that comes along with it. Now, most of these platforms, I'll share a few in a minute, allow you to create segments of your list, sign up forms, automations, and a lot more. Some of my favorite providers that I've worked with, that my clients have worked with, are MailerLite, Constant Contact, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Sendinblue. There's plenty of others as well, but what I'd recommend doing to find out the platform that's right for you, go to these different sites, start comparing the different pricing plans for these platforms. Some of them offer free plans up to a certain number of subscribers. So if you're just starting off building your email list, these could be good options for you. So look these up, MailerLite, Constant Contact, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Sendinblue, and see what their features are, see what the pricing plans are, and find the best platform for you and where you're at right now with building your email list, and then move on to the next steps. Step 2, you need a sign-up form. And like I mentioned before, a lot of the email service providers offer this feature, and a form allows you to capture names, email addresses, that's the most important. You could capture cities that your reader lives in, job titles, favorite genres. You can usually customize a lot of these fields to gather the data that's important for you and your book, but at the very least, getting the name and the email address is the most important to start building up this list. So as long as you can have at least those few fields, you'll have what you need to have the right sign-up form. Now, once a reader fills out this form, the information that they put in there will automatically be added to your email list and will be within the service provider that you select. And depending on which platform you're using, you'll either be able to embed the sign-up form directly into your website, or you might have a link directly to a separate landing page where this form is living. Wherever this form lands, it is the best way for you to start collecting this reader data and getting it saved into the email service platform that you've chosen. Step 3, you need a lead magnet. Now, a lead magnet is what you will use to draw readers to join your list. And it's typically a piece of content that offers value to your target reader in exchange for their email address, and this content would be free to the reader in exchange for their ever so coveted email address. Now, some examples of lead magnets, and these will change depending on whether you're a fiction author or a nonfiction author, and it may depend on the genre that you are publishing. But some examples that you could choose would be a chapter from an upcoming book, from a past book, a prequel to your fiction series, in-depth character profiles from your series, coloring pages based on your series, a quiz based on your book topic, a book club guide, a webinar or a masterclass based on your book topic, or maybe it's exclusive tips or access to a private group online with you, the author. Whatever it is, make sure that your lead magnet is something that your target audience actually wants and would benefit from. I cannot stress this point enough, which is why I'm going to say it again. Make sure that your lead magnet that you choose is something that your target audience wants and would benefit from, something that will offer them value for no cost other than their email address. To operate with efficiency, you want to create an automated email response so that anyone who fills out the sign-up form that we talked about a few minutes ago gets an immediate email with access to this lead magnet that you are offering. Now, most email platforms will give you this capability, but that's something to look for as you're choosing the right platform for you. Now, this brings us into step 4, which is you should really have an automation set up. Now, most email service providers include automation in their free or in their cheapest pricing plan. So I strongly encourage that you pick a platform or a pricing plan that offers this feature. It will make your life so much easier. I'm sure you've signed up for a newsletter before and received a welcome message from an individual or a welcome message from a brand. This is an automation, and it's something that you should also have as an author. Now, it's likely that your welcome automation will include access to your lead magnet, since that is likely the driver behind the reason that a reader signed up for your email list. But you should also use this welcome message to let readers know a little bit more about who you are and what they can expect from being on your email list. In many cases, you can also trigger additional emails to send after the welcome message. And you can use these emails to introduce yourself a little bit more, maybe share more information about your book, get feedback on your lead magnet. You can kind of put whatever type of content you want in these follow-up emails. But what's important is that you're staying consistent and talking to this target reader, letting them know a little bit more about you, letting them know more about the book that you've written, and also just continuing to provide value for them as they're starting this journey with you as an author-reader relationship. So once you have steps 1 through 4 completed, it's time to start directing people towards your sign-up form. This is where they can download your lead magnet and ultimately join your email list. Now, I'd recommend promoting your lead magnet on social media, promote it at a conference, maybe even through personal emails or texts. Getting people interested in this lead magnet will be a great way to start or continue growing up your email list. If you're getting good feedback on your lead magnet, you may also consider running social media ads that direct users to your lead magnet or sign-up form. This is a great way to grow your email list outside of the followers you already have on social media. All right, let's go over the 5 steps that you can start doing today to build up your email list. Step 1 is picking the email platform that's right for you and where you can start storing and collecting your email subscribers' data. Step 2 is creating that sign-up form so you can actually start getting people onto your list. Step 3 is going to be choosing and creating a lead magnet that's going to provide value to your reader and entice them to come join your email list. Step 4 is setting up an automation to do all of the work for you so that as soon as a reader subscribes to your email list, they get an email automatically with access to the lead magnet and probably an introduction of who you are and more about your book. And then finally, step 5, send people to your email list through social media, through a conference, through personal messages, maybe even some social media ads. Following these 5 steps will put you on the path to growing your email list and creating a community of qualified future book buyers. Do you have an email platform that you love? Throw it in the comments here and help out your fellow readers. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel for more book marketing tips.